No pretzels.
No pretzels.
We're an anti-pretzel community.
Well, that's why the cheese out.
The cheese is quiet.
The cheese board. Yes, cheese doesn't make noises in your mouth.
That's what she said?
All right, folks. Welcome back to episode 2 of our podcast, which we have now officially calling Almost Gamers. That's a name. Don't know if we like it or not. We don't care. That's what it's going to be.
True. It's true.
I am Matt Fierick, a.k.a. Dr. Fire K, a.k.a. Matty Flames, and sitting across from me is the amazing man that loves his voice in the microphone almost too much, the Ant-Man, Andrew Wilds.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we are, episode 2.
2.
I mean, can you believe we're trying this again for some reason?
Yeah, no, I can't.
I mean, so far
Can't imagine.
Our test audiences are just, we're scoring through the roof.
Really? Who's our test audience?
Your wife.
My wife.
And that's it. I've told other people about it.
Who did you tell? I was curious. Did we talk about
so
that?
James and Scott from the
Okay.
band and Frizzy. He's a...
So the band.
yeah, basically the band. And yeah, that's...
Anybody else?
I think I might have mentioned it to like some coworkers who were very, very much so disinterested. So,
Disinterested.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean...
Well, they have time to get on board
That's right. I mean...
before it becomes like Game of Thrones and takes off. And
That's
then,
right.
Then we can say, we liked it before it was famous.
Well, hopefully our season 6 doesn't take 10 years.
It's true.
And, you know what? I realized we should start off
Yeah?
this podcast maybe talking a little bit about how we advanced, how our night progressed after the last podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, our idea was usually, so those of you who don't know,
Which is everybody.
Yes, we get together, talk about games and game-related stuff, or just stuff in general.
Yeah.
And then we go and game. And last time, we didn't do so well in that department.
Our gaming was, well, my gaming was terrible. In fact, I quit a game probably the quickest I've ever quit a game.
Do you even remember the name of that game?
No.
I have to admit, I didn't either. I had to look it up here. It was Echo Point Nova.
Echo Point Nova.
Yeah. It was... I know you don't remember at all.
No.
But it was kind of...
You liked it. I remember that
It was
much.
neat. It had some neat components to it, but it's... I realized you were lost the entire time. Like you were...
Yes.
We tried to record the thing, screen capture it, whatever, broadcast it, but that didn't work so well. And which is probably for the best. Although I would love to have watched your gameplay just to see.
Yeah, I remember you had to run on walls a little bit.
Yeah, there was some wall running. Yep. You know, it's got like on a skateboard, surfboard
Yeah.
sort of a thing.
Right.
Traversal was really cool, but a little tough. So
Yeah.
not for the
Not for the
drunk at heart. Yes. So, and then we eventually went to Warhammer,
Yeah.
but we never got past the tutorial level.
It was an intricate tutorial.
It is, but we played a little bit of that tonight before playing
Yes.
recording this. And we're going to go back to that right after. But today...
All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into the show. Again, thank you, everyone. Really appreciate you. I got into a game since we've last talked that I did not think was going to happen at all. It was out of nowhere in my mind. Avowed. Yeah, see, but your look. I know you're like, wait, I know that name, but you know Avowed?
Yeah, the game from our buddies.
Yeah, the Obsidian.
Yeah, Obsidian.
Obsidian.
Wait, I thought Assassin's Creed was coming.
Oh, no. Well, so here's the thing. I had, for a very long 2 weeks, I had a couple days free, and I needed to do something, kind of kill the time, and Avowed is on Game Pass. All right, I'll sign back up for Game Pass, give Avowed a thing, before I, can come up with $70 to play Assassin's Creed. So it just meant to be like a one-night thing, test the waters, see what.
Kind of like your mom.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, does that mean that No, I can't even parse that. So I fell in love with it, dude. I know. I may have gotten more obsessed with that game than I've gotten obsessed with any other game in a long time. Yeah, I know. It's crazy because one of those games that kind of came and went, and I forgot almost about it. The initial reviews were okay. People seemed very lukewarm on it. And for those of you who don't know, it's Obsidian's take on Skyrim, kind of. That's what everyone says about it.
Pretty much, yeah. And they hated that comparison, to be honest.
And I agree by not the hatred. All right. So here's my thing. It is like, again, I don't want to say Skyrim light, but it definitely has a lot of feel of Skyrim. Like really early on, like in the tutorial level, if you will, I picked up an axe and a shield, and it kind of had that awkward first person jumping. You know, you had that shield and axe like right there in front of your face, and you're swinging. I'm like, this is awesome. You know, like it gave you the Skyrim feels to it. Yeah. But in general, it's just very different. But you have to judge it on its own merits. It is really cool. I know there's a lot of things going around saying that it's only about a 20-hour campaign or whatnot, and which I love. We always say like there needs to be short RPGs.
Yeah, right.
I don't understand how anyone could beat that in 20 hours unless you're just like mainlining the
most of those things.
No, that is not possible in my mind at all. I think I'm already at like 40 hours and I'm like barely through any of the game. Wow. But it's just delightful.
Fair. I like that.
The world's not too big. It rewards exploration very well. There's a lot of verticality to it, so you always want to get as high as you can go. And for once, at these kind of first-person games, jumping isn't that bad. But you're always it is such a simplified, upgraded crafting leveling system that you don't have to spend hours in the menu. So every time you're finding a chest which has random shit in it, it's all very useful.
That's nice.
So it's not amazing graphics.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. It's pleasant. The story is fine. Your main companions are okay. One thing I do love, and I know you appreciate this, the voice actor for one of your main companions is the same voice actor that does Garrus from Mass Effect.
Oh, Garrus is my buddy.
Yes, so it's
Garrus.
Almost the same voice. Like it's
kind of
yes,
nice.
It is very. It's nice to be back.
Yeah. Does he do much?
I have no idea because a lot of
Garrus is my favorite.
A lot of voice actors will do have like their main voice, but they'll do unrecognizable voices a lot. And I don't know if he's in other stuff, but it definitely sounds just like him.
Oh man,
and this
bringing back memories.
Yeah, and the game, it's there's a lot of things that some people might not like because it makes it too simple, but I think it just makes it more fun. Yeah. Like when you run, it doesn't use up your stamina.
That is, I mean that's a choice, and I respect it. You got
you can just steal shit left and right. There's no crime. You can't kill NPCs. Like
I saw like a reel, whatever they're called on whatever social media, but. Some people's like, look at me, and then they showed a Skyrim, and you kill somebody, and then everybody attacks you. I was like, so they didn't. You can't like so many games. Can't you kill people that are in the world? That's just how a game works. They decide whether or not, and you accept it.
Yeah, and it's fine.
That's the rules within the game.
Yeah, and I think it just makes it very. I don't have to think about this game a whole lot. I just do what I do. I don't have to worry about this or that. I just kind of go through the world. And
that's perfect.
And I said, like, ingredients, no wait.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I barely have to worry about my inventory in this game at all.
Inventory sometimes. Ugh.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. You can always just hit X to send an item to camp, and it goes into your stash.
That's like Baldur's Gate 3. I was really appreciative of, like, just send stuff back.
Yep. You don't have to run back constantly. Yeah. There's none of anything like that.
Yeah. I mean,
it's an enjoyable game. The only thing I will say, there's an ability point system, so that's how you go through your skill tree. And it used to be every level up, you'd get one ability point. Max level is 30. There's 3 trees. Each tree, I think, takes like 50 points to max out. So you kind of see the problem there. Yeah. They did change it recently to you get a couple more every 5 levels. You get 1 extra point. I have to admit, I used a mod, which gives you more ability points.
I didn't even know you knew mods exist.
Yeah, I went because it was the game really it seems like it really wants you to do some crazy builds. So there's fighter, ranger, wizard. That's it. But you can freely go between them all, and you can pick up. You can have 2 weapon sets at a time. So hit Y to swaps between 2 sets of 1 hand each. In other words, so I have my main one is a gun in my right hand and a spellcasting book on my left. And my other one is a shield and a mace. I think I've been doing. So, and it's. This game does that very well. You can play like a spell casting fighter like no other game ever. Like it usually it's hard to do a spell sword as they call it.
Right.
This game it's so much fun. And the combat is very I almost say it's almost like an action adventure game where you have to move around and dodge and jump. You can't just swing and block. Right. You have to like go and try to hit them in the back if they're blocking and stuff. Okay. It's very engaging. There's not just sit back and button mashing.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like you got to move and use your different things and swap out between the two. And that's why I felt I needed more ability points. You can always respec, but I didn't want to respec every time I wanted to switch from the sword and shield to a heavy two-handed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because there are different ability things.
Right.
So yeah, some people might call that cheating. I call it having fun.
There it is.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's
a good game.
It is. It is a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it. The music's very good. The music is very Jeremy Soule. Yeah.
Don't talk about that.
Did we talk about? Did we not talk about him last time? I think personally.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Avoided.
It's
a hot button topic. Yep.
Especially for nerds.
Those in the know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I played some more. It's odd. I needed a break from Baldur's Gate.
Oh, you're still playing that?
I am.
Where are you at, by the way?
I'm still haven't finished Act 2.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm very close, I think.
How do you know? What are you at? What are you doing?
I think I have to beat up the dude in the Moonrise Tower, maybe. I think that's what I'm about to do.
Okay, yeah. Then you're close. Oh, jeez, that's... Ugh.
Yeah.
Good luck.
If we haven't, already established, I'm very slow at games. And I realize
that's why you're an almost gamer.
I do them the wrong way. Like, I'm pretty sure that whole Underdark, or not Underdark, Shadow Realm, I think I went backwards through it.
How'd you end up doing that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Same with Avowed. Like, I was supposed to go into this big city, was like this, big thing of like chapter 2. And I kept walking around this huge walled city, and every entrance was like, the entrance is closed. You have to go through the main gate. And it turned out, so basically I started at 1 o'clock, if you're looking at a clock, and the entrance was noon. Right. But I went clockwise around the it was like 3 hours. Yeah, I don't do things the right way.
Well, Matt gets his money's worth.
Yeah, that's
regardless.
I explored the shit out of the outside of that city, man. I knew every wall and every entrance you're not allowed to go through.
Right. That makes sense.
What do you got? What do you got over there, Mr. Andrew?
What did I do? Well, I guess the last time we talked, the only thing I played so far is Minecraft. Believe it or not.
So was that solo or with your daughter?
I wish it was my daughter. I wish I could use that as an excuse at this point.
Right, but
I got obsessive with Minecraft.
How did that happen? I should say it's not that I'm Minecraft is a great game.
It is.
It is very addictive, but you've played it before. This isn't like your first time.
No. I guess like my days started like with her. I wanted to build a castle.
That you had to walk around.
And you have to. Well, I'm in survival mode. Which,
Okay.
You know, if you're hardcore, you're survival now. So I just, I started with a little obsession with that, and I just jokingly thought I'd build a castle. And little I know, you can really build a castle in Minecraft. So then I got down the weeds with that, and that was 4 years ago. But we've been off and on, and she likes the game a lot, but for different reasons. And then I guess recently I decided I finally finished my castle, and now I'm decided that I'm going to build a medieval fantasy Renaissance village or city.
Like outside of the castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted a surrounding city. So,
which is a reasonable add-on, Most people, I'll add a moat, a drawbridge.
Yeah, right.
You're like, no, I'll just add an entire city.
Yeah, so
This feels like this was very motivated by your playing Kingdom Come 2.
Yeah, which is sad because I've given up.
Okay, so rather than playing Kingdom Come 2,
I decided to build my own medieval town, which is sad because I played. I think last time we talked, I played maybe 5 minutes. I actually played it for a couple minutes, started a mission, and then I left. And then I decided I'd go back to Minecraft, and so. Yeah, I'm playing it quite extensively, to the point where actually Liana one time came in. Liana's my daughter, and 6 years old, and she came into the room and she said, "Dada, all you do is play Minecraft."
Oh,
yeah, and so that kind of stung, and to be honest, she meant because she plays a lot of games. She's a gamer girl. She kind of just meant like.
She meant that in a good way.
Well, that, but also like she plays servers, which is their like version of like Fortnite. Like they have all these weird games, and she just meant I play survival mode, and I just build stuff all the time
by yourself.
But as a dad, it felt like a sting. Like Dad, I see your chest is full of cobblestone, but I'm missing out on like my apple juice or my applesauce squeezes. Like, get on being a dada. Anyway, I just, yeah.
Is your city done?
No.
Okay.
But I thought for the podcast, if we have listeners, and maybe if there's a way to do it without destroying it, they could come and visit it someday.
Oh, yeah, that's
maybe
a thing,
make
right?
it worth some time, because I'm very deep into it.
That could be a way for all of our fan to gather.
It might be a fan thing.
In the town,
yeah, we'll in the town
square.
The town square, yeah.
We have a gathering of
But yeah,
folk.
so Minecraft is all I've been doing. And I feel really guilty because, like, there's a guy at work who wants to talk video games with me, and he's playing Kingdom Come, and he regularly asks me, like, hey, did you get to this part? And I was like, oh, God.
Oh, that's kind of like you and me in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it's very much like
every
that.
couple months.
In fact, I've been kind of avoiding him because I'm like, I really don't want to talk about it because I'm playing Minecraft, which is funny because I thought about it too. I was like, yes, I have a wife, I have a kid, and I'm 40, and I'm still playing Minecraft. So those things go together somehow. You got to find the right woman.
Right.
So that's it. I did try to. It was a free game on PlayStation. Well, free as far as with their package deal of like you're a member, but the Dragon Age.
Oh, Veilguard. Okay.
Yeah, I did install it and start it and make a character. And then I played through a little bit of the tutorial without any interest of actually doing much. I just said I was bored, so I wanted to try it. And it definitely they changed Dragon Age.
Yeah, so you've played all of them, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I've only played.
I didn't beat them all. I beat the
first
first two.
Okay, I've only played the first one, Origin.
Yeah. And I could see getting into it, but it's more action oriented versus like the first one was like a turn based, but real time. I think. or whatever that's worded. I forget what it is.
Well, it was different on PC and console. That was the thing.
Really?
Yes.
I forget what I played.
Yeah, PC I think was just straight up turn based, and console was a weird hybrid thing.
Okay.
And that's why the second game was totally different, because they went with just whatever they did with the console on the first one.
Right.
Is what the second one was.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about.
Yeah, I just remember the one where like you push a button and then it would happen eventually in the turn of combat, but combat felt real time. So like you would hit a spell and it would take a couple seconds because everybody had to take a turn.
Oh, okay.
I forget. But anyway, it just it's different. I don't think I'll play it anytime soon because I'm playing Minecraft, so. And I gotta play Kingdom Come.
Yeah. Next up, we're gonna do, I guess, what we're calling a segment. They're all segments, but the difference here, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Is we've thought about it ahead of time a little bit. If you can't tell, the rest of this entire podcast is made up on the spot. I have some
all scripted.
Yeah, I have some incomprehensible notes in front of me, and that's about it. So,
Matt found the world's littlest notebook.
I do. It's whatever. It's
College rule, though.
college rule. It is not. So this time we're going to talk about. We're going old school. We're going retro. Me and you have been gaming for longer than we care to admit. Definitely since 8-bit days. So we're going to talk about a different era, a different world. Mainly a world before even game facts. We're talking pre-internet.
Game Genie style.
Yeah, we're talking about games that you couldn't beat. Either because they were bugged, broken, or just so obscure, and this is pre-internet, so you couldn't look it up to figure out how in the world to beat it. So do you want to start us off with one there? Hey, man?
Well, when you told me this, I was troubled because you named the number one.
Yeah.
And Matt has the best ones, but I just was thinking back in Nintendo for sure, because Nintendo was ruthless. And some of the hardest games, I don't know if they were impossible. I guess people have probably beat them. But some of the ones I looked at were Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh, that was like the OG Dark Souls, if you will.
God, it was.
I never played that, but I've heard.
Like my family was okay with Nintendo, so like we got some Nintendo games, but I had probably like 8 games to choose from, and one of them was Ghosts and Goblins. And when you're bored, you're like, which one should I play of these 8 games? And sometimes you throw Ghosts and Goblins in, and it wasn't fun.
So it wasn't broken or glitched or anything. It was just brutally hard.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, like you were a knight and you fought goblin type creatures. They were very random, from what I remember. And it was funny because, like, he started as a full knight. He had the plate armor, or whatever you want to say, and he had a javelin, I think, and he threw it. But if you got hit once, you turned into a knight in his underwear, I guess, and then and you were basically vulnerable. And then one more hit, and you were dead. So it was like you got 2 hits. And there was all this shit flying. That was old Nintendo, like shit flying from everywhere. Yeah. Goblins and random stuff. So it was just annoyingly hard. Like a lot of games had balance where you could get power-ups, and there was like really no power-ups. It was like
just hard.
Full for effort. Hard's sake.
Right.
But that was one of the early.
So that made sense in the arcade era, because the whole point is you die, so you have to pop in another quarters.
Yeah.
But there was the weird time frame where they thought they had to do that with consoles just because that's what they did.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was a reason for that. Like they just didn't know better.
No. Yeah.
So that was hard for hard's sake.
Yeah, that was just a difficult game. Whether people can beat it, I don't know. And I'm older, and I've gone on YouTube. I've actually watched people beat old games. I'm like, I'm curious, how does that end?
Oh, and
I don't know if I've ever watched that one, but that's a good one. Well, you mentioned this segment, and I was like, let's look up. Let's think. I just did a Google search, like, hey, let's look up old games for Nintendo that are really difficult, and that was on a lot of people's lists. And I was like, yeah, that was a very difficult game, and not fun. And I don't know, like I said, but when you have 8 games to choose from, like nowadays, kids have like 1,000 games to choose from.
right, yeah.
You know, and they're all amazing, and then yet they complain. Right? Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna start with the one that always kills me. So this would also been Nintendo days. So I didn't have a Nintendo.
You're right. Yeah, you told me that.
My neighbor TJ did have a Nintendo, so it was even more precious the time I had with playing games because I couldn't just play on my own. I could only play when like I could be with my buddy and we play.
Right.
So the fact that Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Damn, you know what? I just literally thought of that while we were just talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that game. That would be a good game.
So this is one of the games. It was very weird. I mean, really, that movie was weird. I mean, Jessica Rabbit, yes. Which that's not a move that would never get made today, for real. But the game was also very odd. But more importantly, it shipped bugged. So this is a time where there were no patches. If a game didn't work because of a coding error, it just didn't work. Yeah. But again, this is the era of Nintendo and no internet. We just thought we were fucking it up every single time.
100%.
I forget the exact bug, but it was it was a progress related bug. Going with there's like a portal, a tunnel between Toontown and Human Town or whatever. I don't remember.
I remember.
But you just couldn't progress beyond a certain point. But it didn't freeze or anything like that. You just couldn't do anything else. So we'd spend hours like roaming around trying to figure out what to do next, not knowing for 20 years that it was just impossible to beat. It just wasn't beatable.
Yeah, by the way, that was like one of the 8 games I owned.
And I will just throw in as a bonus, in a lesser known game, there was a Ghostbusters game in that same era on Commodore 64. Same deal, was bugged. It wasn't. You couldn't beat it.
I think the ultimate bug, and you brought it up, and I think this is, I don't know, maybe somebody else will talk about it and maybe say something, but I think the hardest one was that X-Men game, so you can talk about that.
Okay, that wasn't a bug. That was a...
Well, it wasn't a bug. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was
not a bug.
A design decision.
It messed me up because you told me this probably like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was blown away because I did not realize.
So X-Men on the Sega Genesis.
Was that all it was for? I was wondering.
I'm pretty sure it was only on the Sega Genesis.
Because that's all I played it on.
It
was a good game. But this part ruined me.
So one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, by the way, the theme song, slaps, as the kids say.
And the X-Men look good.
And they're good, and it was neat, although it was,
graphics.
First of all, it was hard as shit. It was one of those games where you could pick a character, and you could pick a bonus character, but you had to use the exact character for the right board, and you had to do
like Mega Man shit.
Yeah, you had to do everything just right just to get to the stage. So you get to a point late in the game. Again, this is a game where there's no saves. You know, you have to play every time you run out of lives.
You're done.
You have to start over back from the beginning.
Well, each X-Men, because you had to use them up. It's like Turtles in that one.
Yeah. So, if you use Cyclops in level 2, you're done because you need him on level 5 to beat it. So you get to the part with, what is his name? The guy, the TV head dude.
What was his name? I just rewatched all of them.
Yeah, I know.
6 months ago.
Oh, we are so good at this. Yeah. Well, anyways,
we're not looking at our phones.
We're keeping it real.
Yeah.
So it was his stage. You get to the end of it. He's the final boss.
Yeah.
And he's basically invincible. You can't hurt him.
Right.
And it keeps saying, you must reset the computer in order to beat him. And it just keeps saying that. You must reset the computer. You know, and at this point, like, we're so already frustrated. We know if we're like a little bit of health. We know if we die, we die. That's it. It's game over. Fast forward 10, 15 years later, what you had to do was literally hit the reset button on the Sega Genesis.
Mind you, kids, like games used to have a reset button, which was like not a hard
Right, not a power button.
No.
It was just a reset button. And also reminder, there's no save, like we said.
Yeah.
So if you hit the reset button at any other point in any other game in all of existence, you would lose your progress. You would start over at the beginning.
Right, exactly. So you're taking a huge gamble that you would lose all your progress. Nobody would do it in their right mind.
No. And again, I don't even know exactly what happens. Apparently, though, you go back to the start
menu. I never got
menu,
past that point.
But there's like a different start, and then you go back, and then you can beat him, and then you finish up the last level.
I think I got to that point maybe one time, because it was such a tough game up until that point.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's not like it was easy up until that point.
No.
Yeah,
that ruined me.
It ruined so
bit.
many childhoods.
Yeah. God, games are such a... they complain about...
I mean, in a way, it's
stuff.
brilliant and neat, but no, fuck you. Who's thinking about
it? Would be it would be beautiful and neat if, like, your progress saved and like you load up from your last checkpoint. I mean,
right.
Like, if it was a puzzle game and you're like, oh yeah, I didn't. Oh,
yeah, it was out of nowhere. It was out of nowhere. No one have been like. It
was a platformer action game.
It kind of reminds me. I guess this is similar. Metal Gear Solid. Psycho Mantis is the famous fight where he reads your mind, and you have to actually unplug the controller and plug it into controller number 2, so he can't understand what you're doing. But at least that was in the kind of pseudo. They had guidebooks,
really,
if not internet.
Well, yeah,
and there was a lot of word of mouth at the time, and that was an obscure, weird puzzle game. So it wasn't out of nowhere.
That's still pretty fun.
Yeah, and that's PS1 era. That's again not Nintendo era, where most people are just collecting mushrooms and trying to not, hit spiky shelled. Okay, you got any others?
Whoa, I got a lot. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to go crazy on all these. One of them was Kung Fu.
Oh, also known as Ye Are Kung Fu.
What?
The one where you. All right, he's giving me a weird look.
He's doing something with his arms.
Are you talking about the arcade game that was in like the arcade games that were like in the dentist's office back in the day?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't even describe this game. Yeah, okay. We're not talking about that. No. Okay. Well, Kung Fu.
Yeah, Kung Fu was a Nintendo game. Was that on a Nintendo?
No, it was definitely arcade only.
No, this was a Nintendo game. Just another... But it was beatable, but it was difficult. That was another, like, you could beat it.
Was this like you 1-on-1 against other...
Yeah, you were like... It kind of looked... It was a side action game, and you basically went up against bosses, and it was just like, you had a couple moves. You could do the classic, like, duck and do the leg sweep.
That might be the same game.
And then you could do the jump and then like a kick.
Yeah, we might be talking about the same game.
And then a kick and a punch. And that was like your 4 moves.
Okay, it might be. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think it was different arcade. I think Nintendo version was the fancy version.
Sophisticated.
But you're right. Yeah, it like is same deal. Like there was a very specific way to beat every enemy. If you didn't do that exact move set, you were done.
Yeah, it was kind of a thing too. Like you just had limited life. Everything with Nintendo was limited life. You had like 3 tries, and then you were dead, and then you just start over. And that's pretty much all Nintendo was. And then I'll just go through the rest. Echo the Dolphin, which is a Sega game.
Oh, another Sega game.
Echo the Dolphin was one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. But I never got past, like, swimming around in the opening area. Barely. And I watched somebody beat the whole game on YouTube, and I was like, wow, it's surprisingly in-depth. And I never, ever experienced that, and never will.
That was a weird game, and there's a weird story behind why you're a dolphin, and as particular for this podcast, we don't know. But you know what? Look it up. expand your mind.
Right.
We give you the hints.
Yes.
To
We plant the
inspire
seeds.
you to go out and explore the world for yourself.
Grow. All right.
Almost Gamers podcast. We have almost
We
some
almost-
of the answers.
Ninja Turtles.
Well, yes, and that and Battletoads, same deal.
Well, I never played Battletoads, and I saw that on a lot of people's lists, and I can't talk about it much. But Turtles, I played religiously, and I always get to the same part, and I've beat it maybe 3 or 4 times, but then after that, it doesn't matter. It gets more difficult. But everybody will always talk about the reefs in the water, and you're swimming to disarm the bombs. Did you ever play that, man?
No, I don't think I got that far even.
Yeah, there's a part where like it's basically that game where you can't touch the sides, and so you can play at Kennywood or any theme park, or also like Operation game. But it's just a game where you swim and you have to get to each bomb, and then you have to disarm it. But there's these little plants that are growing on the sides of the cave that you're swimming through. And if you touch them, you get shocked and lose health. And you have to beat a clock, so because the bombs will blow up. So, it's just...
I will say the Ninja Turtles arcade game,
games.
beat for the first time last summer with my buddy Ryan Pugliese's son.
Oh, is he going to be on the podcast? Talk?
He should be.
He's smart.
That's the element always.
How old is he now?
Rory,
He's got to be like 20,
10-ish.
10?
Yeah.
I feel like they've had...
I was so happy because it was one of those games that was like, I think at the bowling alley.
Ooh, now that's the way to play it.
Yes, and we'd always run out of quarters. That was the reason I never beat that. So it was down at a Pins Mechanical, and it's free.
Free.
But the screen was all. It wasn't a pretty game, but damn it, we beat it, and I was definitely more even excited than he was.
Yeah, there's that X-Men game, which is another classic.
Oh yeah.
And then we went down, and somebody, I guess, decided to I guess there was some way to increase the lives. I forget. Oh, if you keep hitting maybe like player 1 or something, you get more lives. Somebody had like 99 lives.
That's the way to beat it.
But like you were stuck playing as whoever they played as, and you had to die 99 times if you wanted to play as anybody else.
Oh,
and I was like, I want to play as Cyclops, but they were like Nightcrawler or something, and I was like, I gotta die 99 times to get to be able to play a new game.
Plus, I mean, they're free there. So
that's what I mean. Somebody just took advantage of
the
the free, and I guess they kept hitting the button.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess they were messing around, and I was like, this is annoying. I have to play as Nightcrawler. I like Nightcrawler. Aww. Nothing against Nightcrawler. I want to be Cyclops. Cyclops is my favorite.
Poor Kurt.
Kurt likes Nightcrawler.
No, his name is Kurt.
We know Kurt. Backstory.
Yes.
He's a drummer.
He can't teleport that we know of. I mean, we don't actually
We never asked.
Yeah, we've never specifically asked Kurt, your brother-in-law, if he can teleport.
Maybe. I'm going to write that down. Ask Kurt if he can teleport. All right.
Well, next podcast.
Next podcast, we'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of Kurt.
All right. You got any more oldie hardy games?
All right. So this was on a list of people's toughest games, which I went through NES, Sega, because those are the systems I owned growing up, and then I was like PlayStation because we're going old.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean a lot of these games are really, really old by today's generation, but. Somebody said driver games.
Oh,
sorry.
I have never played it, but I watch a lot of YouTube countdown lists and whatnot. A lot of game ranks and PlayStation Access, and they talk about that game a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you ever play it?
I never played Driver 1.
Yeah, I think I did. What was the awful one? Driver.
Oh, really?
Where the 3 was an E.
Oh.
Yes. So
I don't think I ever played
It was
3.
Driver 3, but it was awful.
Oddly, like Driver 2 was on the list. I guess all the Drivers are difficult games. And Driver 2 was on the list. And I laughed because I'll never forget. I don't know if it was for my birthday, but I used to have like everybody young sleepover parties with your friends. And me and Steve.
Oh, was it you and Steve Hutch beat a game in a night?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
And we decided to get a group of people, and we decided we're going to try to beat a game in one night. And we said, Driver 2. We knew Driver 1 got, good reviews. So we're like, let's do Driver 2 in a night. And we were like, oh, shit, we rented the game. Back then, you could rent.
You used to be able to rent games.
And they got a disc.
I can't even describe that now to people.
And we're like, oh, shit, it has 2 discs. And we knew right then we were probably dumb for trying this. But we were going to do it. And our group of friends, anyway, we decided we were going to do that. And that was the first night we were like, all right, anybody who falls asleep, I'm going to pee on you. I decided to make that rule. Even though
rule that you've tried to implement to this day at parties.
And to be honest, it worked because everybody was in fear.
Wait! I need to clarify that he has never actually done that.
Yeah, no,
and
I would never.
We know he won't. But just the 0.01% chance that it might happen, creates enough fear.
Yes, and everybody was on fear that night. And I didn't really think much of it because I knew I wouldn't pee on anybody. But I also knew I could stay up all night. I've always been a late night guy, so I didn't really have any fear of it. But everybody was tired, and people wanted to fucking sleep. And they were scared. They were scared somebody would pee on them. And
not on the box when you rented that game.
No, but we didn't beat him one night. And we barely I think we topped out. We beat the first disc.
Okay.
And that was it. But I remember it being difficult, and I remember being a lot longer, and you would never beat it in one night. So that's it. That's my list.
Wow. I don't even know. All right. Do you know why Driver 1, though, is on everybody's list?
No, honestly,
The unskippable tutorial level was apparently hard as shit.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, you were in a garage and you had to do all these things. You had to do a 180, a break, a burnout, a slalom, a figure 8, and within a time limit. And if you didn't finish it, you couldn't play the rest of the game. You were locked out. You had to do this stupid tutorial.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine?
They did right now, I have anxiety just thinking that. Ugh. Games are Jesus. Kids have it lucky. I don't want to be that old guy, but boy, we were tough. All right, go ahead, Matt. Is your list done?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I had for old games that you just couldn't beat for one reason or another. All right, I got a little something for you.
Okay.
Since last time it proved to be such a hit,
yeah, really.
We're assuming. Talking about peripherals, because nothing makes for a good podcast like bringing out physical items to talk about and review.
Yes. Okay.
So, you're thinking about getting a laptop.
Yeah.
And I have a laptop.
You're right. I do know that.
But a lot of times I hook up most of the time I hook my laptop up to the TV. And I play with a controller. But some games, you need a keyboard.
Right.
So it's kind of a little awkward the way I have my setup to use the laptop as a keyboard. So back when I was really started getting into Baldur's Gate, I'm like, I'm going to get a separate keyboard to set up, which is something you might think about doing. Are you aware of different sized keyboards, good sir?
I am to some extent, but probably nowhere near what you are.
Yeah, so the idea is, you have your standard keyboard, which has everything, if you will.
The number keys.
Yes, a big one is a TKL because gamers love acronyms, which means 10 key less, which is an insane way to say it doesn't have the number keys.
Right, yeah. The classic,
So it's just a little bit smaller.
Right.
For a lot of things, you don't need that.
Yeah.
But let me introduce you to
Counting, you need it.
Oh, that's right.
I like it. Yeah.
Let me introduce you to a 60% keyboard.
Really? Matt's got a 60% keyboard. What?
Bam!
Wow.
So this is
That is tight and
yes. This is the Razer Huntsman. Shout
Feels
out
wrong.
to our hopefully one day sponsor. So I'll give it a clicky. Let's do it.
That's very clicky.
It's very clicky, which all Razer products tend
Yes,
to be.
I love it.
I don't really care. It's obviously lights up
I want
RGB.
to wake up my neighbors with my keyboard.
But if you see, it's super compact. Not only is there not the number pad, but there's not that thing next to it with like all the home keys and whatnot.
Nobody gives a shit about that.
And there's no function keys either.
Yeah, function
And everything
keys.
else is just kind of squished together. But you think about it, it's just for gaming. It's just your left hand. So you think about you're doing all your stuff on your right hand.
the mouse,
on your left hand, all you need are basically
W.
your WASD and the Mason and other things.
Basically.
Now it has like a function thing, and if you look on there, there's under things, so it can still do the function keys. You just have to hold down another thing first.
Right.
But for Baldur's Gate, it's awesome. It's tiny. It's compact. I don't need all these superfluous. I'm never hitting. Honestly, have you ever hit the home key in your entire life?
I don't even know where the home key was.
That would have been one of the ones like in that weird section.
Yeah, that weird section with the arrows.
Yeah. So exactly. It doesn't have those arrows either. But if you're using a mouse,
nobody gives a shit about those.
yeah.
arrows.
So it's great. Like if you're looking for something just to game with,
It looks nice.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think if is there anything I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what you got. So if you do use a lot of function keys a lot, and you don't want to hit another button to get to the F function keys, that's the only downside. But
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't see. Well,
right, I had to think about it too. The same deal. I'm like, wait, well, if I don't, I don't need that. I don't need that.
Like I said, I like the number pad, but that's if I'm an Excel spreadsheet.
Right, but for gaming,
For gaming,
that's all you need. Just
that's
these
all
little
you need.
tiny buttons. Look how little and cute it is.
Ah, my goodness.
It's horrible.
Ugh.
All right, so that was our peripheral. That was
It was very peripheral.
that was almost gaming's almost reviews.
Matt's going to take a picture of it with him in the bed with it.
Yes, cuddling,
Cuddling
up next to my.
Matt's going to lick the S key a couple times.
I can blow my nose. Sorry.
And Matt's going to blow his nose and not the keyboard that he just talked about.
I'm not gonna blow my keyboard. All right.
Looks like it was a good blow.
And now, time for the news.
All right, the news.
Andrew, why don't you start us off this time with some newsworthy news?
Well, I got a lot of stories that I'm guessing you've heard. I don't really have all the details, but one of the big announcements was Silent Hill F.
So, all right, wait, hold on. It's funny, I wanted to ask you. So it's a stylized F.
Is that what that means?
I don't know. Is it? To me, I read it as Silent Hill Forte.
Oh,
Didn't it look like a Forte?
it kind of does.
Yeah,
Yeah, now that you're saying that, I didn't think about
I
it.
haven't heard anyone say it yet. I'm assuming it's not.
It's very loud.
It's Silent Hill.
They didn't add any sort of
It's
compression.
not. Yeah, no, it's not. Silent Hill.
Yeah, it's the loud hill.
Oh yeah.
Or would it become the medium hill because the silent
And the
cancel out
Forte cancel out. It's just
medium hill.
Silent Hill.
It is a sequel, but it takes all in Japan.
Yes. Which is interesting.
Which is the original games are all in this West Virginia town.
Yes, but it's a Japanese-made game.
Yeah,
so it's yeah. I'm for it.
Did you watch?
Yes, yeah. I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks promising.
Yes. It does that whole Silent Hill. I think it's normal. I think it's normal. Bam. Weird.
Yeah, weird.
Weird.
All of a sudden weird. Like she's obviously seems normal and the rest of the environment seems fucked up. So that's classic Silent Hill. So I don't know. I like horror, But honestly, the only reason I love Silent Hill was because me and Steve, that was one of our picks for beating a game in one night.
Yes. Oh, speaking of, you know what?
And Steve is a good friend of ours. He could be on this podcast.
That actually kind of segues back to impossible games, but that was only impossible because you guys are idiots.
Wow, that's very true.
Explain to the audience what you guys spent several hours doing in that game.
Well, there was a classic Silent Hill moment where you're in a boat and you have to just row your boat to a light. And you're just supposed to get to this other area. And I guess it's another area in the game. And we're idiots, by the way. We decided to we said, you know what, this looks like a spot we need to go to. Even though I guess everybody knew that you were supposed to go towards the light. We didn't go towards the light. We just went another direction.
No.
And we were like, I don't know.
Why go toward the only marker?
We decided that wasn't the way to go. And also we were dumb. I say that. I stress that.
This is before the era of drinking. I mean, for you. Yeah,
Technically, we weren't drunk, but we were probably tired drunk, which is not too much far off from being drunk. But yeah, we just kept pushing it, and then we decided, well, the map did move. And like, there's an overall map.
Supposedly.
Yeah, and it moved while we were going. So we said, we're on the right track. We just got to be persistent. And so we actually did tie a gum band, or I'm sorry, that's a Pittsburghese, a rubber band.
Love it.
Rubber band around the joystick to keep the boat going. And we walked away, and we probably ate a hot dog because Tessie always had hot dogs for some reason.
And an apple.
But never buns. She always had bread that was, you had to just fold the bread around it.
Oh, yeah, that was my mom, too, yeah.
Like, I don't know why. You couldn't just have buns. But she always had hot dogs. Mm-hmm. Never buns. Just bread. Which is fine.
Riveting podcast right here.
So we came back and nothing happened. And the map never moved again. Hours. Probably hours. And then I guess we somehow figured out. We never obviously beat the game.
You didn't have to go like hours back, right?
What's that?
You didn't have to go row hours back.
No, I think actually all you had to do was aim towards that light. And that light was available wherever you were on the fucking lake.
You were just rowing into an invisible wall.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. We thought we were moving because the map moved.
If the programmer of that map movement is listening to this podcast, you owe Andrew and Steve an apology.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's well deserved.
Yes. So there we go. Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Looking forward to the new game, but only if you can paddle into the darkness for eternity.
That sounds like a band name or something, or an album name. Paddle in the Darkness.
I like that. Actually, that is a good. Yeah.
Getting deep. Okay, so Silent Hill. We both saw that.
Silent Hill. Sorry.
F or Forte.
Medium. We decided Silent Hill.
There it is. Yeah, it's very medium. Mm-hmm. I also wanted to just talk a little bit. Chrono Trigger turned 30 years old this year.
I don't agree.
Okay, man. Jesus.
It's not possible.
Okay, there it is.
There's
X that.
Yep.
Chrono Trigger
Moving on.
It's 10 years old.
That's right. That's right.
And also, have you any thoughts about the Oblivion remake?
Oh, wait. Has that officially been officialed?
No.
Okay.
And that's what's amazing to me is everybody has talked about it like it's coming out next month or whatever.
I know everyone says that, well, Todd Howard has been talking about a shadow drop forever, and this is going to be the one. Like, it's crazy. Like, everyone's like, yeah. So, are you aware of Skyblivion?
Yes.
Yes. I feel bad for those people.
I don't.
I mean,
you're doing this. You got fuck you.
So those.
Work on a game that you own.
What? But, I mean, I can't argue. All right. For those of you who don't know, there's been a huge fan base have been working for free, tirelessly for years, decade even, to remake Oblivion with the Skyrim engine.
Yeah.
And they're pretty close-ish from last I heard.
Yeah.
So if the Oblivion remake officially actually comes out, that might cause them some sadness.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Incentive to make your own game. I mean, I'm sorry. That's the you're updating in a game that could be updated
yeah, at any time.
anytime.
Although I believe they're doing some other stuff that I don't.
And I'm sure they're going to get their fans,
Yeah.
but they're not going to get any money from this.
No, I mean.
But what's nice is like Bethesda has hired people who've worked on mods for their games, so maybe you get a job out of this. I mean, a job that pays.
Yeah,
like, I'm sure they're working their asses off.
Yeah,
and I don't doubt that.
Yeah, but so they can exist as separate things. Yeah.
And I'm sure some people will say it's better, which is interesting. And I'm just curious because this is a criticism for Bethesda is like they have their own. What's the thing called?
Mod store.
Well, not the mod store, but like
Creation
people always
engine?
Creation engine.
Their engine.
They said it's going to be on an Unreal Engine, the remake. That's the rumor.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
That was one of the rumors. I mean, not a rumor, but I guess that's some deep dive.
If they're doing if a third party is making the remake,
that's what it's doing.
Kind of makes sense. But that's so wait,
Okay,
hold on, because that's not just gonna be an update. That's gonna be completely different.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm interested to see like how everybody always talks about Creation Engine sucks, and to some degree, I get it has its limits, but
it's Bethesda. It makes a Bethesda game a Bethesda game.
But you also get like random cheese things rolling down a hill or whatever. Right. You get these,
which I think we talked about before. We both find endearing, and
we love it.
Yeah, we like it. Yeah, it's what makes Bethesda.
It makes a Bethesda game, and I'm interested to see how, and a lot of people say they should switch over to Unreal because Unreal is better.
Everybody does Unreal,
and that's what I feel like. Like, why would Bethesda switch to something that everybody else does when their system works fine for the games they make? But I'm interested to see like how an Unreal Engine treats if
that's true.
But,
I had not heard that.
Officially, Bethesda has not officially said this is a thing, but some guy, well, I assume it's a guy, but some person who is on top of things, insider says this is happening.
Is it Jason Schreider?
No, Stratham. He's the beekeeper. So that was kind of big news. Well, it's not big news. I just wanted to talk to you about it. And then there's one little more news since we're talking about news.
A little news.
Game Informer's back. Did you hear that?
I have not.
That's literally happened today.
No way. So I read Game Informer.
Yeah.
Cover to cover from 2005 till, I don't know, 2019?
I feel like that's true.
Yeah.
So I guess somebody else bought them up. It was actually, this happened today and I didn't really research it for the podcast, but I guess somebody, like some game maker decided to buy them.
It wasn't Embracer Group, was it?
Oh, no. I did not see Embracer in the, but yeah, they bought them up. And then they brought everybody back.
Was that like Andrew Rayner and like?
I think so because it said everybody's back, and they're bringing physical. They're gonna print magazine again.
That's cool. I feel like there's enough, just like vinyl's back now.
Yeah,
I feel like there's enough of want for that kind of retro. Thing that I feel like I'm on. I'll subscribe right now. Yeah.
I think I might too because I now that I know they got canceled.
The crazy part is, I know as of like a year before they were canceled, they were one of the biggest print magazines in publication.
Oh, really?
Like of everything.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
That
is.
Yeah.
And yet they can't sustain.
Yeah. But I'm just happy to have them back.
I did not hear that. That's awesome. So shout out. Thank
Game
you.
Informer, if you want to sponsor us.
Yes.
We're available.
Well, let them take hold a little bit, man, before they start throwing out some money.
Yeah, fuck you then. All right.
I got one news thing, and again, this might in the next week be completely useless.
Depends on when Matt's release this.
And this is also this will segue into what we're looking forward to.
Right.
GTA 6. Yeah. Oh, wow. I was thinking that I'm just. I
don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's it. Not that. All right. Hold on. We need to back up a little
All
here.
right, back it up.
Back it up.
Beep, beep, beep. George Costanza.
That's very good. Very, very good. We're GTA fans. Like, we've loved the games. We've spent countless hours of enjoyment over the past many decades.
Yeah. I agree.
But it's fine. Like,
I could live the rest of my life without a GTA. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the games.
Yeah. We'll play GTA 6 at some point.
I think so.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason we can't.
Yeah. But it's just, we're not chomping at the bit.
No.
Yeah.
I could live the rest. Like I said, I could live the rest of my life without another GTA. But I will enjoy it.
We are alone in the universe.
Chomping.
The rest of the gaming industry is basically deciding their entire lives over when that game will come out. Because no one wants to come out at the same time GTA 6 comes out.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah, because I remember, well, not GTA, but I remember Red Dead Redemption came out the same day as Alan Wake. And that is one of the things that unfortunately made Alan Wake struggle for years and years and years.
Right.
So it became the amazing cult hit that we all know and love today. Shout out by Alan Wake 2. So a lot of they've said fourth quarter, 2025, which is like everything in September. So if you look at September, there's not a lot of games coming out, but a lot of companies are like, let's avoid that. But what if they don't come out then?
They won't.
And they come out, February, then we're fucked. So it's interesting to see there's so many companies that are like worried. But an interesting tidbit, and I had to think about this, Borderlands 4.
I was just thinking that.
Does have a release date.
In September.
And they're the same parent company.
I saw a lot of headlines about that.
So everyone's like, GTA 6 ain't coming out in September.
No.
Because why would you compete with yourself?
Yeah.
What we care about is Borderlands has a release date, and we will be playing it.
God damn. And I think by that time, Matt will figure out the internet.
And you guys can watch us stream
and maybe we'll be able to watch it online.
Yeah, you guys will be able to watch.
You can watch us swear a little bit more. And maybe Matt look at a gun or two in the menu.
Oh my God, you guys will be able to watch me carefully select between two options in the menu.
Matt, if you ever thought somebody cared about a white weapon so much.
Oh, no, man.
He's
no, blues all the way.
Matt'll take a blue weapon.
Blue over any white weapon any day.
God damn.
All right, Andrew, do we have any other games we're looking forward to?
Looking forward to. We didn't get there yet. That was the news.
That was the news. Segued into the
looking forward to.
Looking forward to.
And the only game I know that is coming out is Doom.
Ooh.
I don't even know what it's called.
Doom Dark Ages?
Dark Ages. Yeah, because it's a prequel, technically. So it's like a medieval game. I know people are going to be like, what about what's his name?
Mick Gordon. I was going to say, I had it queued up. I was ready to talk about it.
You're looking at your fucking phone.
I was. Just make sure I got all the facts straight.
Yeah, Mick Gordon is my boy, and I love Mick Gordon, and I love his music. I don't know. I don't know what happened, and maybe Mick will come on our podcast and talk and tell us the truth, and we'll feel it out. But I wish he was part of it, and I wish it was all sweet and happy.
No, never.
But it's not.
It's not. They never paid him for the last game, so he's not.
No, and he's not happy. And if they didn't, and if things are as the way he said they are, I am sad. I wish he got compensated properly, and I wish everybody was happy. But we live in a world where people are always trying to take advantage somehow of other people. But I'm excited. Anything about the game, not about Mick getting fucked.
Dude, but you know who is doing the soundtrack? Finishing Move. Who, for those of you who don't know, Borderlands 3 had 3 different composers.
Yeah. I love Finishing
Jesper
Move.
Kid, our favorite, next to Mike McCann.
Oh, Mike McCann's my super favorite.
Yes, and then Finishing Move was the other group.
Yeah,
and they're
Mike McCann.
So that's where I'm like drawn, like, I hate this.
Do yourself a favor. If you see Mike McCann on anything, listen to it.
Yes.
He is, and I'm sorry, man, I don't want to hijack your little thing.
No, that's exactly what I was going to talk about.
I just want to say, like, every mix I've listened to of like Spotify will try to like do fun shit for you, but Michael McCann undoubtedly always gets a like from me. He is phenomenal. I wish I could meet Michael McCann.
Also, just so you don't know, people don't know, he did the reboot, the Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Phenomenal soundtracks.
But go ahead, sorry, man. I didn't mean to hijack it.
That was it. That was what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Is that
Michael McCann. Badass. Mm-hmm. Keep it up. Anything else, man?
Well, that was the news and the newies that we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
This podcast is probably way longer than any normal person would listen to.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
But, I mean,
I'm done.
that's what we do here. We ramble on for a couple hours.
We did ramble.
But apparently, y'all love it. Or
I love you.
If you're in Pittsburgh, yins love it.
Ooh.
So I guess this is Maddie Flames.
I don't know what you're pointing at me for.
So now you're supposed to say, and this is Andrew Wilds.
I just didn't know what my
Okay, so this is how you sign off. Have you ever listened to a radio podcast?
Yeah, but I didn't know. Should I use my nickname?
This is Maddie Flames.
Andrew Wilds.
And we are the Almost Gamers.
Almost.
Thank you, and good night.